Welcome everyone to another video. With Season 11 just starting and Epic Games resetting people's ranks hard, I wanted to release a video that talks about an essential skill that helps bridge the gap from Diamond ranked players to Champ ranked players. I think that this skill is essential and I see it all the time when I coach players. I put out these videos and coach for free, so if you feel like you learned something and want to sign up for coaching for yourself, watch till the end of the video and I'll let you know how. Enjoy. That's an unfortunate boost miss. That's okay. You drove towards the ball with speed. Look at the respect they're giving you right now. You're not faking them out here. You just kind of like, you're first to it and you would have a possession on this. Hit it anywhere, honestly. We're talking low champ level, so we don't have to talk about each thing that's going to be the exact best spot to hit it. That really doesn't matter. What matters is you got to the ball first. You're first to this by a mile. And then you just don't go for it and give them the ball.
Yeah.
And then I bet you didn't go for boost. Look at that. Someone's been paying attention. But either way, like, you're first to this by a mile, you know, why not go?
Yeah.
Why not create an opportunity? Don't forget you have a teammate. With this ball, for example, if you were to fly up and just bounce it off the wall here, then you beat this guy. This dude's awkward getting back, and your teammate, where's he going? He's kind of coming up the midfield. He turns back to his net right now because he sees that this guy beat you and that you didn't go. But had you just bounced it off the wall, beat this guy to it, now you got a 2v1, right?
Yeah.
So, especially in those situations where, here we go. Right here, you're first to it, take a touch, you know? Like, you can, from here, practice getting soft touches, try to keep control. But when you're first to it, you want to touch the ball. Whether that's to control it or bang it, that has to be sort of sussed out. You have to understand when is good to do that and when it's not. But not touching it at all is your biggest problem here, right?
Yeah.
You drove at this ball, you hit this ball. I think when you see Shoddy Bunghole here, I can't say that name with a straight face. When you see Shoddy Bunghole mess up his challenge here, you want to be in there 50-50 that. You know, what's going to determine this is, one, he really messes up his jump. So you can already in your head go, he's not going to be hitting the ball dead center, which is what wins 50-50s. And the other thing is, from here, you have a chance to go at it with more speed than him. So you challenge this, you win that challenge. 9 times out of 10. Don't be too afraid to really get in there. Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be too passive. Because here, that's either a 50. The guy's awkward. Your challenges need to be better, I think, already. And that comes from challenging with speed and confidence. Which, don't be so afraid that they're going to hit the ball over you. You said that yourself, that you feel like your reads are good, especially off of 50-50s. Don't be afraid to get in there. So I'll tell you this. Don't forget to jump now, worry about the rest later. That doesn't mean jump at everything, you know, like a headless chicken. Pick your challenges still, but don't be afraid of the ball. You know, if you think there's a good chance that I make solid contact, get at that ball with speed. You know, don't turn away. Even if your teammate's right here, I think just the way blue gets awkward right here, full speed ahead. You know, you take control of that ball, try to clang it off the wall. Just keep the momentum going from orange half to blue half. Same thing. I think you are too passive, at least from what I'm seeing in this game, where you get an advantage and you're unsure of yourself. So I think to you specifically, one of the aspects we're going to talk about is just confidence behind your challenges. Because that's the thing. You see these advantage states and you're a little hesitant. Do you get nervous when you play ranked?
I mean, not like I do when I play ones.
Right. Okay, well, yeah, one's all fucking,
you know,
end up, like shaking by the end of the replay.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but
like when I get into the solo plays, it's like,
I can tell you're unsure of yourself. That's basically what I'm saying. And like, here's some quality Goose Monkey 10 coaching advice: big dick your opponents. That's like that's basically what I gotta say to that is just don't be afraid of them. The more of a mindset you get yourself in on something like this play where your teammate wins this for your team, just be like, oh hell yeah, I'm off to the races, you know, you're like rubbing your hands together, you're ready to eat, you know. Right here, you just take off and you say, good luck. Shoddy O Bunghole, right? Like that's a
Yeah.
stupid name, so I'm gonna beat you to the ball, right? Like that's the kind of confidence you need to play with, and I think that confidence behind your challenges, at least for game one, halfway through, that's where I'm seeing some definite room for improvement.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man. Like here, he hits it too far away from himself. Jump at this. You know, take more 50s, which maybe like play more ones to get used to it. But you can't be giving your opponents this much respect. You have to get in there and stop them from taking control. You have an excellent opportunity here. You're not gonna beat them to it, but take the 50. You know, like you have to get really comfortable in those where you know they're gonna touch it, but you're playing in the Fennec. The Fennec is the car to win 50s with because it's so accurate to the hitbox. Take that 50, keep it here, try to set up your team more. Yeah, I think you're hurting yourself from hesitating.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I like this. This is the energy I was looking for the whole time, right? Like, stop the play. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to be right in there. Exactly. That's the way you should play. And then you set up your teammate, or try to at least. That was much better. That felt so much more confident than the rest of your gameplay. Yeah, totally fine with all this so far. I don't like that though. It's the one stop motion, right? If you feel like you need to stay in the same spot but keep some momentum, you can use your drift button, a little bit of boost to drive in like a really tight circle. That's gonna help you just keep momentum in these. It's that little stop and go that he beats you on the challenge because of it, because you have less speed getting to it.
Right. When he's just driving around and going.
Yeah, let's look at his perspective. You know, see, he goes at this with speed. Let's look at the distance when he jumps. So now I want to take a look at it this way. Look at that.
Oh yeah, we're literally
basically dead even, right?
Yeah.
And what makes him win the challenge? He has speed. You did that little stop and go. That's what kills you. You know,
that's wild.
A lot of momentum. So
yeah,
this is great because it's literally like the same exact.
It is. That's crazy.
Yep, speed does it all. Speed on your challenges, confidence. He dusts you on that 50 because he's going faster because you hit the brakes for just a bit too long.
I killed him for it.
There you go. And again, this is a hard thing to improve on because a lot of it is actually the reads and just knowing sooner, like, okay, this is an advantage state or this is a disadvantage state, right? That's something that you just got to play more games to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay, here I would just get in there.
Yeah.
Your teammate's kind of taking this passive stance. Don't give them time to set up. You're playing passive. You're giving them too much respect. This is so dumb by this guy. He has the ball. He doesn't see anybody. He throws it away from himself. This is really dumb. Yeah. But from your perspective, right, if he does keep this control, once they're controlling it, especially if you have someone ready to cover your back, get in there. Forget about MMR. Forget about what they are ranked. Forget about everything, right? Just play the player on the field. You just challenge with confidence when you see an opening to do so. This changes a lot. You know, he does throw it to you, but most players are going to control that, and it's going to get dangerous, so you just got to get in there. Oh my gosh, confidence. I know you're about to get demoed. 100%. There's no way you avoid this demo. Okay, well, bump, whatever. He should have gotten the demo.
He got me a little bit.
Right here, off to the races. Get that off.
Yeah.
You drive straight at it, that confidence. You hit it hard off of your corner and try to clear it onto orange half. You can't be stuck around waiting like this because you let him get really close. If he does demo you here, that's so awkward. That's awful for your team. You need to get in there a lot sooner. The second you see that ball go up, again, it's in your corner. In your corner is safe. Even if he gets it around you, think about it, you know, from this guy's perspective, he has the ball in your corner here. Now imagine the challenge is coming right now. What are his options? He's basically
Yeah,
going to hit it
true.
off your backboard and clear it for you, or he's going to hit it out into the midfield, which you can just defend yourself anyways. You just get
Yeah.
out there. He doesn't have options when it's like here on your backboard besides the demo, and you just sit there and wait for it to come.
Yeah. That's another thing I've noticed, that I like my challenges a lot of times leave the person back.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Like you miss a challenge and then you leave your teammate in a 1v2?
Yeah, and it's just because like I'll, instead of just maybe doing a drive challenge or just a single jump challenge or something, I'll like try and flip at it, or like I can tell I'm not gonna beat him, so I try and flip to like get there, but then miss, and I'm just like completely out of it.
I'm going to tell
When
you
I
this
should have
right
just
now.
maybe.
That is not your problem. Your problem is
Yeah.
that you're not approaching your challenges with enough speed. You're not going at them with
Mm.
confidence, because
Yeah.
the more confidence you have, and that translates directly into how fast you are driving at it, how early you are jumping at it, when you decide to flip, stuff like that, you have
Right.
tons more confidence behind your challenges, because I can tell from watching 2 games now, you're hesitating. You're not
Yeah.
sure when to go, and you basically just need to commit to the decision. And yes, it will happen that sometimes you misread the play and decide
Right.
wrong. And okay, it goes over you, but the more you grind that out, it's in the long run, it is absolutely going to help you.
Yeah,
You
no,
need
that's for
that
sure.
confidence and speed behind your challenges, and I cannot wait to show you the difference between this gameplay and my gameplay just for the challenges alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I definitely found the biggest issue. So let's just go straight into one of mine, and I'm going to try to highlight some of the things I wrote down. Try to put aside some of the mechanical stuff that you can't do yet, right?
Right.
Focus on the confidence behind challenges, things like that, and I'll try to point it out as we go. I'm not going to make you watch the entire thing.
What a dunk, though.
I guess, yeah,
Tough, dude.
that's part of the challenging
Yeah,
as well,
for
right?
real.
Like, this is probably those moments where as you're getting better at this, you may just miss the ball and kind of throw, right? That's why practice is
right.
called practice. You're not going to be an expert right away. But I'm
Yeah.
not giving any respect or any time. It ends up in a great dunk for my team, where as soon as the ball's up, screw it, I'm going. I know that I'm probably not going to just win this and get to touch it where I want, but the goal is to get a favorable 50, which I do.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, now my team's back on offense. They're panicking to figure out what they got to do. Right? Same thing. Someone's here. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to go for it, try to get the 50, try to win it, and then trust my recovery to get back at full speed, get to that far post, let my teammate do his work. Is that in the net far post? This is one thing I also didn't see you doing as much, was you would turn right here, where you were on the baseline. A little bit deeper in net. This helps you make saves a lot easier. And you see that? That's the exact reason, because my momentum leaving my net, any touch I make is going to hit it towards their half. Right?
Yeah.
And then the quickness too. No hesitation, not waiting to see what's going to happen. That ball goes up, I'm jumping. Doesn't matter where the other guy is. I'm getting there first.
Yeah, you don't stop.
Yeah, that's the thing. Those early aggressive challenges where you don't allow someone to set up a good shot, even if they get it around you, don't forget you have a teammate. If you can challenge in a way that makes them put a weak shot on net, and you'll probably see that a bit more as the game goes on, even if I'm not going to win to the ball, or even if my teammate, for example, is not going to win to the ball, the earlier you challenge, the more of a weak shot you put up. Here's actually one of the dangers of it, where this guy on orange does try to go early, right? He tries to force out a bad shot, but my teammate chooses the pass instead. So that's one of the dangers of it. But even still, people still like to challenge early. They force you to outplay them, and if you can't do that, then the early challenges are going to be huge. This is perfect right here. I am beat to it. I don't give a shit. He makes his first touch, that's when I'm up, right? And I hit him off of it, and that's the thing. That's exactly what I was talking about. I go up, I bump him off. Now, this is a shot that is, for this teammate in particular, super easy for him to save, right? He's
Right.
a Grand Champ 2, Grand Champ 3 level player. He can save that no problem. And that's because I
Right.
bump him off. There's no threat anymore. Again, early challenge paying off. Especially as you climb the ranks, one of the things you'll notice as you climb through high champ is that the players who keep better control of the ball are the ones who are going to succeed a lot more.
Yeah.
So if you can deny them that control, it's incredibly frustrating to play against.
Mm.
Same deal.
Yeah.
You know, no hesitation, ball goes up, I jump now, I worry about the rest later.
Mm.
Block the shot, and then we score off of this. I remember this, right? Jump now, worry about the rest later. No hesitation, no fear. You will start to win to the ball a lot more. And it's not that just by going early you're going to be good at it. You still have to practice your reads and your positioning and how you take your 50s. But either way, you get in there as early as you can. If you're able to take control, great. But when the other team has control, as soon as you feel comfortable, let's look at my teammate. You know, he sees this guy, he takes a dribble. As soon as he feels comfortable, he's in there. Doesn't have to be the best touch in the world. It just has to stop them from controlling it.
Yeah.
And then you see here, I don't get early challenged. What do I do right away when I don't get challenged immediately? I dribble.
Dribble. Yeah.
And then I see the challenge coming. Actually, I didn't see the challenge coming. He challenges as soon as he feels comfortable, and it gets away from me. But that's the thing. I want the dribble. I want the dribble because control is deadly.
Right.
So challenging early is the best counter for players who like to control the ball a lot. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Really hope you were able to learn something and you can take some of these tips and implement them into your own games to rank up. If you did like the video, please subscribe to the channel, like and comment for the algorithm so more people can see it. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm a free coach, so if you want to sign up, all you gotta do is hit the link in the description to join the Discord and then read the rules to understand how it works. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one, and thanks for watching.